Hey y'all, it's Adri, and I'm here to bring to y'all some real stuff right now. This video probably directed to more boys than girls about college, um, because there's a lot of stuff that you need to know before you get up here. First off, like my professor says, can't be a thug in college. This is how it is. Being a thug in college just don't mix. Um, I had a homeboy who was shot and killed last night um, over nonsense. Um, Let me start off saying I don't come from a rich area. Of course, we moving on up, but I don't come from no rich area. I done lost a lot of people that were close to me the past couple of years. Not like years like 6, 7 years. I mean like years as in 4, 3 years. A lot. And it's not cool, y'all. It's not cool. College is a place where you supposed to start off a new life. You supposed to come up here with a new attitude. Supposed to just leave everything back at home. Don't bring no garbage from home up here. And if you don't have no garbage at home, don't be trying to make a name for yourself by violence. It's just not cool at all. It's not cool at all. And this particular person, I'm not going to tell you the story per se because I don't want to put nobody's business out, but this person was a good person, put it like that. We got into it a lot because he was so aggravating. He was the asshole, straight up, but you couldn't be mad at him. You could not be mad at him. And he always had this lively spirit about him, this spirit that told me he wasn't a real thug, you know what I'm saying? And it's sad that a lot of people, not even him, it's a lot of people who believe that they have to prove themselves so bad to get respect somewhere that they don't realize that they're not fooling nobody, you know. And back at home, he was never like this. A lot of stuff he did up here was strictly for um, self respect, And you run into a lot of boys like this that just feel that they gotta prove themselves on the street. But, you can't be no thug in college. It don't match. And, you know, it's always where the school I attend is always this Duval versus Miami. Duval versus Palm Beach. Duval versus everybody, okay? Everybody. It's just they have parties. There's a party coming up with Duval versus Miami, okay? It's like parties encouraging this violence, and it's like where I come from, you don't play like that, you know what I'm saying? But it's just different than in middle school. You growing up, you going up the street fighting Ray, beating them up. Oh yeah, Prince Hall versus Richmond Heights Estates. You that's younger days, but you in college now. You grown. Um, People pistol whip. They shoot. I have a homeboy who's really close. We grew up together, all of us. Diamond, Granite, D, Brandon, Lil Brandon, all us just sixth grade, fifth grade, acting bad, in the mall getting kicked out, they fighting all the time at the fair, just stupid stuff. You young, you stupid, you know what I'm saying? And 11th grade, we lost one of them. Um, Lost kind of like three of them. They being a lot of them in jail now, in and out. Um, One of them shot and killed. The one that was close to me, Diamond. And it's like, you grow up, you telling these boys, it's not worth it, but that's all they know. But this incident with Diamond is just that he was trying to get his life right. They grew up on the street. That's all they knew. But these boys in college, they got to college, so you know what I'm saying. They had something to look forward for. They have potential, but they choose to let that ego in them get the best of them and take their lives. And it's not worth it. And with Diamond, he got shot at his graduation party. He didn't make it to college. Okay, and that's just something that is like, you know, it's not good. It's just put it like that's not good. And when you can't tell nobody how to act. You can't tell these young boys how to act. And it's like if you watching boys, you come to college, just leave your stuff at home. Trust me when I say I done lost some real close people to me, and it's not cool. It's real. It's real, real. Um, all this, Duval versus this fighting, and this boy who just passed last night. I just seen him yesterday, and it's like you tell them, chill out. It's not worth it. Chill out. It's not worth it, and they don't know any better. And it's like all this fighting for what, you know? And it's like you don't know who they're after now. That they got one. You don't know who they after now. It's like, what do you do? And a lot of people think, for me, for instance, like I got the perfect life. YouTube is just a hobby. I get haters writing me all the time talking about, oh, you just perfect. You got all this and that. Y'all do not know how my life is. I lost a parent, and I just can't imagine how my homeboy who just got shot, how his parents feel to get that phone call saying, "Oh, your child's not doing good in college. He's dead," basically, and that's just the reality of it. He's gone, and it's like I know exactly how that feels to lose somebody that close to you. And like I had a subscriber writing me on my comment saying her sister just passed, and she watched my videos, and it made her happy. That just meant that's like the most it's like the most touching comment I got, because I don't mean to cry, but when I lost somebody, I didn't have nobody there for me to tell me, to deal with death. I didn't. And this is real, and I'm just telling all the young boys out there, this is real. This is not a game. Don't come up here anywhere in college trying to act hard, because that's not where it's at. Trust me. And I may look like I had a perfect life, but I done seen some stuff and been through a lot of stuff with gun violence. And my homegirl had a gun pulled out on her. It's like it's, it's not cool. And if you come to college, boys in college, that's good, because most boys don't make it to college. But it's like if you come here and you from a hard life, leave it there, because it's not worth it, because you cause so many other people pain and you don't realize it. And like I said, I don't come from rich areas, so this is real. This is not no joke. I don't mean to scare anybody, but it's like do what's right, change up. And it's like this book I'm reading is like by Octavius Butler. She's like one of the first African American science fiction writers, called Parable of the Sawyer. And she's basically, we're gonna kill ourselves off this planet. That's basically what the book is about. And you know, different things that I've been through in my life is showing it that it is. And it's like life is too short to be getting killed off of bullshit, basically nonsense. Like I said, I didn't have nobody there really to help me deal with different situations. But it's like you gotta be strong, and you just gotta bypass it. Don't be around here fighting, because it's not worth it. And I encourage all my young boys who are in 12th grade coming to college, do what's right. Make your mom proud. Don't let don't let them get a phone call saying you're gone. I mean, I'd rather you fail a class than her calling you saying your child has been shot and killed. That's not cool. And my heart really goes out to everybody who, all my homeboys, family members, his friends, because I knew these niggas, I knew them, and it's just real sad. So I don't mean to make